going to show you today are okra. Okay, I've never grown these before. Some people call them ladies' fingers and some people call them a gumbo. Okay, these are the make Votre Jardin. I haven't the faintest idea where I got these from, you know. So, but anyway, I remember my mum growing them, and she grew them in the greenhouse. They do need to go in the greenhouse, unless of course you live in a very hot climate, and then they can go outside. You need to kind of treat them like you do peppers. They need the humidity. So I'll show you how to do these, and this will be interesting because I've never done it before. Now all I've got here is a normal seed tray, and I've actually divided it into half because I'm going to put these in half and then something else in the other half, which I will show you afterwards. Now the seeds of the okra look a bit like sweet pea seeds. They're very round. Okay, if you wanted to, you could sew these in half toilet rolls, but I'm running low on my half toilet rolls, so I'm going to sew them in a seed tray instead. Now all you need to do is make sure you water the compost, because then as soon as the seeds hit the water, hit the compost, they hit the water and then they start to grow. Okay, so it just starts them off. So we'll just sprinkle them in this. In fact, I don't think I'll do all of them because there's an awful lot of them actually. I can save some for next year. So I'll just sprinkle these ones in this half. And then I'll just cover, because they're quite big, I'll cover them with about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch of compost. Depending on the size of the seeds, depends how much compost you put on top. If they're really, really tiny seeds like the strawberries, then you don't put any compost on at all. You sow them on top. If they're kind of middly sized seeds, a bit like, I would say, Morning Glory, something like that, then put a little bit, or cabbage or something like that, broccoli seeds, then put a little bit of sprinkling on. And if they're big like this, then they can have a bit more on, about 1/2 to 3/4 inch of compost on top. Okay, I'll label those and then I'll wait for them to grow. And when they have grown and then they need to go on to their next part, then I'll show you. Now you can sow your okra any time from February through to April, and then they can go, if you are able to plant them outside because you are in a hot climate, then they can go out sort of, if you do get frosts, any time from sort of April, May and June. And you should harvest them sort of late summer, early autumn. So let's see how they do. That'll be interesting. So when I come to, I expect what I'll do next is when they get too big for the seed tray, I'll then pop them up into 3-inch pots, but I'll show you when I do that. Okay, well that's that for this little one, and I hope to see you next time.